And good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I hope today we will finish this little lobster smack and finally we can continue working on the gunboat Philadelphia twice a week, like every Saturday and every Sunday. So this is my hope that I will finish today, but I don't know how many times I already promised you that I will finish it today, and the next 3-4 episodes we were still working on the sails. So I will do my best today, but we'll see how it will go, because we need to install stay, we need to make rig one block, so we need to make one hook, we need to adjust or tighten sails on the yards, and we need finally to set up the sails on this model. Like, it's not much, but we have to do some work. So let's start with the stay. And for this, I probably first will start with the bow, because what I'm seeing right now, after using shellac, oh, not this one, yeah, it's visible. So the hole for the stay become too small. It was drilled with very small diameter of drill bit, but it's also, after varnishing, it got clogged, so I need to clean it. So this is what I will do from the very beginning. So let's prepare it. And because it is already on the model, a little complicated, but not impossible. Oh, good job. And this is probably should be around 400. Very smooth gray sandpaper. So just to remove all that what we created, that curls and fur around the hole after drilling. So it should be clean. Good. Because for the stay I will use 0.65 millimeters diameter rope. So let me try if I can insert it now, because the drill bit was 0.75, if I remember correctly. So let me check if I can install this one. Maybe not without cyanoacrylate, because this is very soft. And so let's try. If I need a bigger hole. Maybe I will need, or not. Good. It can go through, so this is what I will use. Actually, I can already pull it in. If I did it already, just will cut proper length and it will be inside. Come on! Or maybe I have to drill bigger one. It's too tight. Oh, so where is my box with drill bits? So I will put back 0.7 and I will take 75. I will take this one 0.85, I believe. Just a little bigger. Should be better now. Good, it is working. I'm thinking how to put microphone so you can see model. Too high, like this. At least you can see entire mast here. What is good? Oh, it's a small piece, so it's definitely not enough for sure. Need a bigger piece of rope, so we need to make a loop on one end. So I'm just almost eyeballing, so I need to get through the bowsprit, and then I need to install also eye bolt, so something like this. This is the length which we will need. And now I will need a drop of cyanoacrylate just to cut this piece of rope. Here. Need something to unscrew it. Good. I haven't cleaned this needle after using it yesterday, so just have to clean it. And then a drop of cyanoacrylate to cut, just to cut polyester rope. And as I did research before, I brought a book. Let me grab it again. So this earlier lobster smacks, they were smaller in size, like 16, 20, up to 24 feet long. So an hour is about 20 feet long. So they were with center board and without shrouds, because when they become bigger in the end of the 19th century, then they got also, they become keel based and they got shrouds, and they become bigger, like up to 45 feet or something, or 44 feet long. And that is where they got also shrouds, and they could carry 2 sails on the bowsprit. So that's why they got bigger quantity of rigging. And the rigging which was used on the version of model Shipways, it is not really not proper period, let's say, for our model, because lobster smacks, while they were with center board, they carried smaller quantity of rigging, simplified rigging, so it was very easy to single-handed and very easy to maintain. And also turnbuckles, which we can see on the model Shipways version, they haven't existed yet when lobster smack were this centerboard lobster smack were used. So it's a little like 50 years plus minus in time. So turnbuckles hasn't existed yet, and this model was without shrouds. So after our research, I can say that Midwest version is more accurate. The only what I disagree, this is exactly on the about the bowsprit. Let me show you. As you can see, what they are telling you to bring the line, so through the eye bolt, to bring the line to the cleat. But no sense to do that, because your sail is attached to the stay, and you just have to literally just to tighten it, and to properly stretch the sail, just have to use the halyard to stretch it. So this, if you will bring a line here, it will do absolutely nothing, because the sail attached to the stay, and this just makes no sense. Why do you have to have a huge piece of rope there if it is not working? You can't use it for what? So if it is a flying jib, then sail shouldn't be attached to the stay, and then you can install even block here, and then you can bring your sail, pull it on the deck, so you don't have to go to the bowsprit if you want to furl it or something, to change sail or something. So it just makes no sense. So this is the only something which is weird, which is not working. So that is why I just will tighten here my sail and will stretch it with the help of halyard. So I believe this is it. And before I will forget completely about the mast and mainsail, I will put rings on the mast, because definitely I will forget it to do. Actually, I will put right here and under my nose, so I will not forget. But then I want to serve a little end of the stay without any serving machine. I just will show you how to do it with your hands. And for serving, I will use exactly the same threads which I'm using for seizings. So this one is without sticker, but this is Terra 180, and don't ask me what color is this, because I just lost sticker. If this one has color also 180, but this one I lost it a very long time ago, so just dark brown. I will put it somewhere on the side, and I just want to show you how to do it, and probably I have to refocus a little. First I just will glue it, and then I will show you how to serve it just with your hands. But I just want to glue at the very beginning, so it will be sitting in position without moving. So now it is not moving, and the thread which I will use, I just need to clamp with something. Usually I can clamp it with my belly, so just to have to stretch it. Sometimes with my knees, depends what is more convenient for you to use. And then I just will start rotating my stay. Yeah, it's visible. Just like this. And just not to let it, just it's difficult to start, especially when I also want to show you how I'm doing this. And then just to move. So actually you are doing a rotation with your fingers. It's jumping. Instead of using serving machine, and you just have to stretch also your rope, because it will create such knots if you will not stretch it properly. Come on, I didn't mean to create this knot here. Something like this. What is creating this nasty knot here? I don't like it. and we need just a small piece to serve to make a loop, which we will put on top of the mast. Jump on top of it. Of course, the bigger diameter of the rope, the easier to do this. Maybe enough or not enough, just a little more. It will be more difficult to add it later. Just a little more. The problem is only that you can't ease this thread with which you are serving. The moment you will do it, it will create loops and will unserve itself. So if you want to stop, you have to use a drop of cyanoacrylate. So this is what I will do. Just a drop of cyanoacrylate, and I will make a few knots. Actually, I can use my favorite tool. So we just can clamp one end. Let me cut. And just a few loops with flat knots. One more. Can also add another drop of cyanoacrylate. It will not go away anywhere. Or the best way to secure the tail, just to use a lighter, because this is a polyester, so it will just melt it. Especially this tail. So this is it. Now let's make a loop. Or actually I can still hold it in the vise. I can measure it, how big it should be. And I have somewhere, oh, yes, I have them here, good. So I just want to measure how big it should be. It shouldn't be that big. But this is our diameter plus minus. And I like this, I don't know how much visible, these tweezers, because I can clamp it and I can remove my hold on it. This is very convenient sometimes. So let me put it in the vise. So it will hold it and I can work on it. Of course I pointed it towards you, so I will work again in like watching in mirror. Better to watch even on the screen. It's more visible. So I will use my favorite thread for seizing, and this is what I will do. It doesn't matter how many loops I will use now, I will continue serving to create a beautiful loop for the stay. Let me move it because I did it. Just a drop of cyanoacrylate, so it will hold it in place while I will cut another end. Because actually I haven't properly clamped it. I probably should clamp it on the loop so I can work with this tail. And I want to start serving it. Because now I will cut this end. So yes, I did more than I needed. And I want to trim a little this threads so they will not end on one spot, because I just want to create a beautiful loop. Don't move. Oh, actually I can clamp my device. twice. And my twice will not move. Good. Tweezers will not move. Whoa. Oof. Mixing the terminology. Much better. And this end, come on. Ouch, not what I mean. But I need to trim this one. And go it a little in reverse because I made a mess. And again forward. Of course, if you have that very simple sewing machine from Siren store or Siren ship model company, or if it's proper name, I will come back to it today because this is the Siren ship model company. Because this is what I found recently. So Chuck Passaro created thimbles and they are just perfect. When I just opened the website a couple of days ago, it was only the biggest size was 225 millimeters in diameter, and today I have checked they have 3 millimeters already, so perfect. Because 3 millimeters, this is just proper size for our gunboat Philadelphia, who is building with me this gunboat. This is just on time for our project, and I believe this is enough. So I will secure it with a drop of cyanoacrylate and then we'll make a few flat knots. I will make it short. So a few flat knots. And 3. Even if I have somewhere something unserved, I can burn it with a lighter. And this is what we created. Let me show you closer. Let me find where is it. Oh, finally, I hit the proper field of depth. So this is what we made. And now let me move back. Actually, I need to move on the top of the mast, so let me show you this. I will move camera, will point it on the top of the mast in a moment. So this is actually what I'm doing. So let me untighten this piece of, this is my halyard. So how I tighten it? Of course, exactly how it should be tightened on the real boat. On the cleat. Come on. Maybe so you can see I can put something white, like a drawing, if it will stay here. Or no, I have better idea. Better, visible now. So now I will put this loop which we just created on the top of the mast. I hope I will pass through this block. It's too tight, of course. Of course, I can also always remove it. It was installed and secured with cyanoacrylate, or actually I just passed it, what is good. And this is how it should be. Perfect. Now let's move again back to the bowsprit. I need to put a few rings for the jib, how it was, sail shanks. And how to make rings, I have video in the description under this video, because I have made them a lot previously with different diameters. And usually when I'm making rings, so when I'm setting up all the drill bits, I need to cut them, so I'm making like a couple of hundreds of them, especially for big projects. And this is some leftovers, but this is just perfect for my project at the moment. So this is probably this is the proper size. Let me try. No, I need to cut this curly stay. And this one just fell, so I believe this will be just a proper size. Yes, it is. So I will put 5 of them. I have 1. Then I need to close them. They are not properly closed, but it's okay. Oh, good job. 2. And for the sail I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 actually. We have 4 seams on the jib. So on each seam the ring will be installed. So I will use 4 such rings. Just beautiful one. I want only beautiful ones. 3. Come on, why is there? And 4. Let me put it here. Don't fall. Well, don't fall. Okay. I will remove this. And now I need to insert this stay into the bowsprit. Yay! And we need to install one eye bolt. So I need to blacken it, of course, first, and then we need to stretch this stay. So where is my... I have put it somewhere. Yes, this is from the kit, and we will use this big eye bolt. They are just perfect size. I used 2 of them on this model, yes, and for the blocks I used my own with a smaller size, but this is just perfect size for our stay. And the rest of them will go to my favorite jar. I have such magic jar. This is all leftovers, some chains, some gun balls or cannonballs, some blocks, cleats. I definitely will use them somewhere in the different projects, so treasure. And I need to blacken it. So the drop of water, and here I will blacken it. Actually, I also will have to blacken hook for the block, so let's make hook also, and we will blacken together both parts. And then we install it. So let's make a hook. So also I will use my favorite tool, my vise. Maybe I can move this video. Something like this. Goes no wrong direction. I will need a drill bit, not this one, I have different ones. Probably I will use something about 1 millimeter in diameter. Okay, what is this one? I have broken one. This is the biggest diameter of it. And it is caliper. So there, right here under my nose. So this one is something like 0.9 millimeters. Not even 1 millimeter, but should be just enough. Wrong direction. And I will need wire. Where is that wire from the kit? It's too soft, like very soft. Impossibly soft. Better to use something stiffer. You can make it soft if you need it, just burning it with butane torch or even on the stove. And let me check if I have missed any questions. If I have missed any questions, so please drop them in the comments under this video and I will answer them just like regular comments. Okay, this is guide 24. Yeah, it's visible. So I will use this one. And this one is much stiffer. And for the hooks, it is the best one. Of course I can use, we have lots of photo etched hooks, beautiful hooks on the market. But we need only one, so we just can make it. It's a different question when you have to make hundreds of them. So let me cut a piece of wire. Don't jump like this. Oh, I just did it. It's not good. So let me put it back because it's not convenient when it is so full. Oh, 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 come on. Need to move somewhere this threads because I need my button torch just to straighten it, because it is like somebody chew it. And the second one, where is my second one? So I just did it in my hands, so I just have to make this proper straight piece. I have shown this trick, I believe, before, how to stretch the wire and how to make it. Oh, and I have also separate video how to stretch the wire, so I just will use this straightened piece. And if you will warm it up like this a few more bigger quantity of times, we can do it just to get softer wire. But also I want, it's not that really visible, but I want to sharpen one end of this wire to make it like real hook. Don't know how much it is visible. Should be visible. I just sand it and it become just properly rounded end and it's sharpened. So this is our end of the hook. And I will use, maybe I have to remove this wooden parts because it's not convenient to use it to bend something like hooks. So I just need to remove these wooden parts. They were glued with cyanoacrylate. And this is the biggest advantage of using cyanoacrylate for something like temporary fixation. You can peel it off. If I can't do it right now, I just can use hammer, and from side load it just will chip it off, crack. Or where is my favorite tool? And that is also why you have to use like a main glue PVA, not cyanoacrylate, because this was glued with cyanoacrylate, as you can see, in the trash. Maybe I have to clean something here. That was for something to clamp and not damage, that's why I glued that wooden parts, but I don't need them now, so I just removed them. Because now I want to make my hook. Maybe I have to use a little bigger drill, but we'll see in a moment. Come on, don't jump, it just slips from my... They are flat, as you can see. It's very convenient in some points, but sometimes it's not. Ah, come on. or I just can use for the very beginning this part, this tool. It's a bigger diameter just to start. And I want to untwist in opposite direction my tail like this. And now let's hope I can do it. That's why it is better to do with not that soft wire. Again, I want to untwist in opposite direction my tail. Come on. Like this. To cut it and finish this loop. I have somewhere with a thinner. I bought from the same manufacturer tool, and you can see it, even the shape is different, and this one is so soft. You see what happened with this end of this tool, just bent. And it was the same manufacturer, and I was so disappointed. Such a good ones, cutters, first one, and such an awful China's garbage second one when I ordered it in a couple of years later from the same manufacturer. Like this is that option on Amazon available, like buy it one more time. And I really was disappointed. Come on, just want to cut it. It's not even cutting it, I'm biting it. Tweezers, my favorite tweezers. We need to finish shaping this hook. So first I will make it flat, and then I will put it on the drill. And now the only what is left, twist it. So to convert our flat hook into a proper shape, if I will remove it from the drill. And second one, and at 90 degrees. Our hook is ready. Just a small tiny dot of solder in it. What I can disconnect? I can't disconnect light for sure. What is this? This is mine. Okay, I will disconnect this one. Not what I mean. But I will use clamp to prevent from such mistakes. So will not burn myself. And I will put some tools back, or it is already created a pile here. Not a good job. Yeah, after every stream or after one day of working every evening, I prefer to clean my workspace because of this, exactly this. So not to create a pile of everything and just and then searching for my tools. So I don't need this anymore. So just not to keep them in my way. And I need a plate for soldering iron. This is literally a plate, a broken one, but it's perfect for soldering iron. And I need to get some water. Oh, good job. Just water for the sponge to clean my soldering iron. And it is just for one tiny spot. Let me where is my hook? No, not clean yet, but it's okay. I need a drop of all this stuff which I'm using for soldering iron. You also can find in the description under this video. All this liquid flux. And I believe I made somewhere experiment with different liquid flux and different solders. And so I remember I have shown you also silver soldering. I don't remember, just was it in the Lobster smog somewhere? If you will remind me where, I will just will add a link also in the description under this video. I just remember we were doing this, but I don't remember where. One more time to clean it. Clean enough. Oh, of course it's not hot enough. It was 200 Celsius only. Need to wait a little longer. I was using it for something to unglue or to glue. Just a few more seconds, I can answer comments. So let me check what you have written here. If I have missed any comments. Maybe if you will start tagging me in each and every comment, I just can see this. It will be, my name will be like, underlined on the bright color, so it will be visible for questions, because when I'm searching I can also miss it. I hope I haven't missed any questions. So looks like no questions, but while I'm waiting for the soldering iron, I could answer them. Oh, definitely now it's clean. Shiny clean. Let's try. It's hot. Just tiny drop of... Oh, don't jump. Actually, it's perfect jump and perfect soldering. Done. And I will put it aside to cool off. Aside, because if you haven't noticed, I have burned right here. This isn't soldering iron, this is plank bender. If you will keep it on all day long and work all day long, you can burn yourself easily with plank bender too. Electric plank bender, I mean. So this is what I did. So that's why I will put it somewhere there where I can't reach it that easily. To cool off. And let me grab it here somewhere on the deck, and I will put it this side. And now we need to blacken these two pieces of metal. And for this I will use brass black. I just recently bought a new bottle and they have an updated bottle. So this is a new look of brass black. The liquid is the same, just new bottle. Just one drop. One. Too difficult to get one drop from completely full bottle. Yeah, I think I have to open somewhere a different chat for dates where people can just invite somebody to a date, because when at the very beginning of this chat No-Go has written a comment in Ukrainian, I first read like if he was talking to me, and then I remembered, oh no, this is not for me, this is for Lydia. So but my impression was like, wow. Okay, so let's keep it here a few seconds and I will find paper towel. And a drop of water. So should be ready, definitely ready. This is, I already have used this water, that's why it's so dirty. We will wash it later. So let's wash this two parts. And now, when I just started using such chemical liquids, first time when I actually used it, I was so afraid to touch it because it was so black, so beautiful, but it happens to be that I have to touch it and have to clean all this black dust or soot. I don't know how to properly, even what is this? This is just a reaction of this liquid with metal. But this is something what you have to remove to get that shiny metal look. So first I will dry it and then I will clean it. Of course, I'm just speeding up the process, just using paper towel, but definitely I have to clean this. And the hook. Yes, in the kit they are offering you just to screw imitation or simulation of the hook, but this is only one hook on entire model. So I think it's worth your time to make it beautiful, because this is something which will be noticeable. It is in the most noticeable spot. So if you have to make 100 of them, maybe you just better buy them. But for one hook you definitely can spend all this time. Don't know how much time I have spent, at least good 15 minutes. But I believe it is worth its time. How long we are building this model? Since New Year or something, around New Year we started it. So 15 minutes, this is not that much to add to this build. So let's install them. And I need to rig one block, and I need to install this eye bolt for the stay. So let me check where exactly this stay should be installed. About the water line, something like, where is my ruler or caliper? Now it is about 8 millimeters above the water line. Okay, so let me mark it. Millimeters above the water line. Okay, you can see where I have to put it, right here. And let me measure the diameter. What drill to use? 0.6. I have 0.65, so this will be just perfect for it. If I can find my drill bit. Not here. Under my nose, of course. Why it is so difficult to notice something which is literally under your nose? You are trying to search somewhere farther. This one is from here, and this one. Let me check. Oh no, this is smaller one. So this one is the right one, correct one? Yes, probably, maybe. We will see in a moment. Oh, good job, just moved the entire table. Actually not a table, this is just my working board. But I really very much enjoying it. Not deep enough, so a little more. And let me check. A little or twice deeper. Okay, probably this is quite an old drill bit already, that it is not drilling. Of course I have rotary tool. Don't know what I have the drill there. Just to speed up the process, because let me change the drill bit. Which one is this? Oh, it is even proper one. This is just to speed up the process. It is doable with manual one. Just want to finish it today. but I need to buy new drill bits for sure. This is something like 2 years old already. Now let's try. Perfect. Even too loose. If you have something like you have drilling or made bigger diameter than you need, then you can make something like to make bites on your eye bolt in our case. Don't know how much it is visible. You are making bites, not cutting it. And this is just when you are inserting it, it's like thread. So now it's better. And I will use a drop of cyanoacrylate to secure it there. This is gap filling or thick cyanoacrylate. Too much glue. Better. And now the most interesting part. Let me put hook somewhere in the bag so I will not it will not run away from me somewhere. So I will put it here and keep it here. And I will come back. I told you that I will come back to this Siren model, ship model company and timbals. This is 2.25 in diameter. This is actually plastic. They are laser cut out of black plastic, so they are not painted, they are just cut out of black plastic. And they are so perfect that I think I have to forget my technique with making them from brass, because I have to cut them and they are like rings. They have this cut. But they are just so perfect, perfectly rounded. They have also this proper shape. So, oh, don't run away. Small tiny piece. So when I will put this rope into this timbal, it is just perfect. So perfect. So just let me move camera closer so you can see what I'm doing here. And just to show you how perfect this timbal, and especially for you need one piece, it's not that expensive. It was 25 piece, I don't remember, 20 or 25 timbals. It is about $5.50 or about $60 cost. Okay. Something like this. So let's make this timbal, and I will use also my favorite thread for seizings. So I will make a loop. Before inserting this thimble. Too big, too long, so I need to make it shorter. Shorter. I'm not tightening it yet, so I can move it. Something like this. Eyeballing it. About 15 up to 20 millimeters, not longer. About 15 millimeters, maybe 18. So now I need to insert this thimble. Oh! Don't jump! For the gunboat Philadelphia, we will need something like 3 millimeters or up to 3.5 millimeters in diameter thimbles. And they just appeared. I opened it today when I was inserting this link to this 2.25 millimeters, and I was like surprised, like, wow, this is just perfect size. Echo Tango, do you want to ask something? You lighted my name, but I can't see question. So let me move now closer and just to check one more time. And I will tell you exactly what is the distance if I will find my ruler. So from the eyeball to thimble, 19 millimeters. Perfect. Now I need to tighten it. And again, to secure it, I will use a drop of cyanoacrylate. And second season. How to make seasons, how to make rings, all of these videos, I have separate videos in the description under this video. So with close-up filming, if you can't understand something right now at the live stream, you can just check that videos. Because there I'm filming with close-up, sometimes it's maybe not enough to see, so you just can see general picture at the moment. But close-ups, they are available in the description under this video. Drop of glue. A drop of glue, not just dry needle. Yep. Lighter. I need lighter. Now I need to cut this long tail. Again, before cutting I have to use a drop of cyanoacrylate so my rope will not untwist. I need to clean my needle and to add fresh cyanoacrylate here. fresh cyanoacrylate. Actually, when you're soaking rope with cyanoacrylate, it become like stiff like a wire, and it's better to cut it with cutters even than with scissors. Oh, I will put these rings, big rings or hoofs for the mast in a moment. I just want to show you. Where is this bag with hoofs? Oh, right here. Because they can... Oh! Yes, Scott, you are right. We are putting. Yeah, I wanted to put it before, and I commented at the very beginning of the video, so I will forget them. I forgot them. So yes, I need to cut all these seasonings and to make them one more time. So let me cut them with a scalpel. Or maybe I can remove mast. I haven't glued it. I remember it was very tight, but I can remove the mast. Ha! And this is another explanation why I'm not gluing mast. If they are sitting tight there and they are not changing angle like on the sides or often forward, then better not to glue it. It's just to think, I'm thinking about future restoration of my models, or for example, sometimes for transportation I have to remove them to transport my model safely. This is not important for such small model, but this is already just a habit. And just a perfect example, I made in a moment. I forgot to insert this rings, so I just saved my time. Let me put them here, because I can put them now through the bottom. And really, I just wanted to show you how I will put them on the mast, to film it also, and I just forgot. I start working on the stay. So let me show you this then. I want to film it, of course, so let me move a little farther camera, so I want to film it. So let's put them on. If they can pass through the cleats, of course. Maybe not. No. So I have tough choice. Remove the cleats or remove the stay. But because I have cut on the cleats one nail and it is glued only on one nail, I can just twist it and reglue the cleats. Let me sacrifice cleats. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, did it. Nice. Another advantage of using cyanoacrylate for pins, and sometimes I don't remember if I have used PVA. Actually, I used PVA, but it's also just easily removed itself. So now I can put rings and glue back my cleats. Nice. But now let me put back my cleats. PVA. here. So thank you, Scott, it was just on time, because if I have tightened the stay I couldn't remove the mast. So let me clean this glue. Just to scrape it. Good. I can use a combination of glue. Just to clean it completely from the glue. Let me try it again. Okay. I can use a drop of cyanoacrylate on this pin and PVA. Preferably without gluing finger into cyanoacrylate. It's quite unpleasant. I need acetone because I just stick my fingers into the cyanoacrylate. Come on. Ouch, I'm gluing myself to the... Okay, did a mess. I completely in cyanoacrylate. Give me a second, I need to clean myself. Because if I will touch mast, I just will leave my skin on the mast. So I made total mess. Ouch. So let me unglue this cyanoacrylate from my fingers, from 3 fingers already. This is just acetone. Ouch. Together with my skin, of course. And the most unpleasant when I'm getting cyanoacrylate under my nails and it is gluing to my skin. It's very unpleasant. And I have also some glue here, which is also unpleasant. Total mess. Better, much better. But now I have to clean again the cyanoacrylate probably, and half dry PVA. I also want to finish it today, so I'm trying to speed up, and while I'm speeding up I'm making mistakes. And this is something that I constantly repeat, and you just don't rush. So don't take this example, don't rush, or you will end up like this. And of course cyanoacrylate dried. Need to clean it again. Let me try one more time if I can put it back here, or I have to clean also this. Yes, I can. Good. Second try. without sticking fingers into cyanoacrylate preferably. Without imbir's fur also preferably. Drop of cyanoacrylate on the pin and PVA for the wood. Actually I can use also and second cleat. Also I need to clean it. I'm thinking, I'm just dreaming about that YouTube will create more interactive chat, not only just ring or bell, for example. You know, like on Zoom, when somebody wants to say something, you are raising hand and you are marking that somebody raised hand. And this is convenient, or something like that, or even to chat, video chat, like, or at least voice, if not video. So we can really speak live. Because when, especially when I'm working, I'm just checking what I'm doing on the model. I'm missing lots of questions. So let's try this one. Good. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Drop of cyanoacrylate and PVA. Okay, now I can put back my mast. Okay, now just need to turn it, position it properly. In reverse, like this. Good. So together we just saved my stay. I don't have to cut it, but now I want to finish it. Oh, let me move camera back so you will see how I will finish my stay. Tail, I need to clean the needle first. So let's glue this. Yeah, now my hands are not really beautiful after using acetone. But how about 5 minutes break? I just want to go and wash it. It's unpleasant to have acetone on the skin. Just let me glue this piece of rope. Just literally to wash my hands because they are white from acetone. It's really unpleasant. So 5 minutes break. I will come back in 5 minutes. But now it's much better. So let's finish, and I will use, I believe, 0.38 millimeters in diameter thread. Yes, good. Oh, let me remember the term. It's not here for sure. I will remember in a moment what I'm doing right now. So I will make somewhere like 3 loops, maybe 4. Should be just perfect. Okay, 4. So I will need this length. And again, I will use my favorite thread for seasonings. So, and I hope you do remember that after everybody will finish their models, we will make sort of an exhibition, and participants of the group on the Facebook group they can vote for their competitors. And who will win this exhibition? It will be absolutely online, only photos of your models, completed models. And the winner will be sitting on the cover of the Facebook group till next finished model. And we are working on the Philadelphia right now, Gunboat Philadelphia. So the next exhibition will be for the Gunboat Philadelphia. So I will put my model on the cover while we are waiting and taking this exhibition. And in a moment we will get a winner of this. We will put his photo on the cover of the Facebook group. Oh, and tighten it. Good job. Why I did this? Need to ease it a little. It will be. Come on. Don't want to curl it like this. Крылат. Yes, at the beginning of the video I said like, oh, I just need to put a stay and just to rig one block. 2 hours later, I'm still working on the stay. Come on, just want to glue this tail. Checking if you have any comments. Did the real boat stay pass through the bowsprit like that? Actually, I don't know exactly about the lobster smack. It's not visible in the book where I have seen it, but that one is actually with 2 stays even. It's possible that there was a sheave, so the whole this is imitation of the sheave, and it's also possible that it could be 2 separate pieces, 2 stays, but it's quite possible that it could be just a sheave. Don't want to. It's such soft wood on the mast that the moment I'm stretching it, it's bending. Hope it's not too much. So we'll try to stretch the rope without bending the mast. So let's do this. And of course, the moment you are stretching the rope, it will start turning. So you see? Actually, this one is not really very much turning. It's very important, especially when you are setting up dead eyes. So just to untwist it a few times before you will start making loops. But this one is okay, not that bad. I like it. So let's put this one. Again, I can't see what I'm doing. Let me cut this fluffy end. And maybe I can see what I'm doing on the screen even better. It's actually not that bad. Good. Don't bend yard. Oh, must. This is I'm talking to myself. 1, 2, 3, without bending the mast, preferably like this. And now will be the most, oh, it's too long tail, but now it will be the most complicated. I will use a piece of masking tape. Tiny piece of masking tape. So I will make a loop and I will glue it to the model. So this is the loop. And I just glue it to the model so it will not disappear and will not run away. And now I need to make a few loops here, like 4, maybe 5. The first one is the most difficult to position properly, and the rest will be much easier to do. Need to tighten them. Yes, and now I can continue like this. Oh no, this is not two-ended, so maybe I just should use a different, I just mix a different knot. I just need to put this additional piece of rope here, not a loop. So I can actually cut the same, because I have cut too long one. This is what I was trying to show you. I will show you on the sail when I will be tightening it to the eye bolt. But this one is a little different, so I will use this piece. Again, I will secure it with a masking tape. But this is just a separate piece of rope, which I will glue to the hole, and tails will be positioned to this direction. I can use an additional piece of masking tape just to keep both ends in proper direction. So I just glue it to the bowsprit. And now I will create a few loops again in reverse. Loop on the bowsprit, ends on the model. Okay, come on, Olha, wake up. Don't sleep. And this should be glued on the bowsprit. And again, the most difficult to start. First, loop. Let me spread them properly now. will be enough. So now I will open this loop. Come on, in the loop. In the loop. And now I need to pull it inside. Without messing it up. And just because I'm afraid that I need to hold stay also, because I'm pulling must. Yes, just did it. And all the way to the end. Yay! But I really bent mast a little, so I hope I will move it back. And something got into my eye. Now I need to secure it with a drop of cyanoacrylate. Just to cut this rope. And with the scissors it wasn't a good idea. Probably I have to use cutters better. Something like this. Finally. So now we need to rig one block, and I don't know if we have 10 minutes literally to finish the model. I hope I can do that. Or we have to create another episode. I already will start laughing nervously. Like this. Next one will be the last one, and the last one. Next one will be the last one. But let's rig the block. Where is my vise? Behind me. I just need to take a proper drill bit for my block. And they were somewhere here. And the size of the blocks. Actually, how it was positioned. So it should be the same size like this one, and this one is 3.5, I believe. Come on. Yeah, it's 3.5. But more look like 4. Let me try one more time. Or I just will put one block next to another. And just to check the size, because I have 3.5 and 4 millimeters here. Oh, where I have dropped it. Where? Just jumped. Okay, next one. I believe, yeah, this is definitely a small one, so I believe this is the proper one. Definitely, visually it's proper one. probably too big. Smaller one. I'm searching diameter which can go through the block. But I also have to clean it because it's clogged. Okay, I will use this drill. But where is my... I will use the smallest one just to clean it because just the block itself clogged. And second one. This is 0.35 millimeters in diameter drill bit. And now let's try. Yes, it's sitting here. Of course, I was hoping that you can see it and you couldn't. Let me turn it also like this. Because now I need to rig this one. Cover. And I can try to put it even closer. So I will position my camera on the block. And I will need, this one is probably too thick diameter, which I have used for this one, or maybe just a proper one. So this is cuts off. I will unclamp model so I accidentally will not break anything. I will put it here while I'm rigging this block. And how it was attached, just to rig hook and that's it. Okay. Okay. And where is my hook? So this is my hook. And cyanoacrylate. And I will need one season. But I'm afraid I'm already running out of time. So setting up sails, it will be for the next episode. Definitely I can't finish it. I need at least 1 hour more. I just want to rig this block. I will put it here. And let me show you how to rig this. Maybe I can move this camera so you can see my face, because I just need to move closer to the camera to show you this. This is my block. This is my ceiling. Actually, drill bit is just for keeping everything together, that they are not jumping and not running away from me. Need to tighten it and a drop of cyanoacrylate to secure this seizing. Need to cut these two tails. So now I will make one flat knot and we'll put it on the block. On the block. On the block. I need to properly center it. Properly center it. No, properly center it. Okay, let me secure it with cyanoacrylate. Upper part while I'm working on the lower one. Good. And now I need to make this, to finish this knot. And to cut this too, if I can see what I'm gluing, it will be even better. Maybe too much cyanoacrylate, but I honestly can't see from here what I'm doing there. Oh, it's definitely too much glue. I can see it on the screen. Already did it. Already did a mess. Okay, let's cut these two tails. Or I have glued block to the this. No, haven't. Drill bit. So let me remove this drill bit. And I need to cut these two tails. Can't see. Like this. Now it's like a wire, stiff. And this one. Definitely overdid it with glue, but already did it. So our block with hook is ready. And I believe this is it for today. And we definitely have to make another episode. I just can't physically finish it today. So let me switch to this. Somewhere to put the microphone so it will not close my face. So, and where is the model? But we have stay. We have to put at least 2 lines, I believe. We need to put sheet, we need to put a halyard for the jib, so no, it's a little more. We need to put halyard for the mainsail, And I have forgotten something. We need to put also sheets for the jib. Yeah, definitely I will need at least minimum 1 hour. So if I'm saying minimum 1 hour, it probably will be a full blast, 1 episode additional. So I'm sorry that I couldn't finish it today. Maybe I'm very slowly working person, but it's the most interesting part, and all these details, like to make proper beautiful hook, it is making the model more alive, more accurate. And this is what I enjoy the most. Rigging, this is just something my favorite. So that's why I want to finish it properly, and I will do it next time. So with this, I have to say that this is it for today. And thank you very much for coming and supporting my channel, and I hope to see you next Sunday. And next Sunday, I promise you I will finish this model, because already everything rigged. Just need to raise sails. Of course, I need to also tighten them too. Gaff, where is my gaff? Boom. And to the mast, and to the stay, jib. But yeah, we have already our sails. Oh, I promised you to calculate how many hours I have spent on these 2 small sails. I forgot, but I will calculate and will post this information in the description under this video. So with this, thank you very much for coming, and see you next Sunday with the Gunboat Philadelphia, and Saturday with the Gunboat Philadelphia, and Sunday with Lobster Smack. So with this, I wish you a nice end of the day, or rest of the day, evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching, and see you next weekend, guys. Bye!